Have you ever sat down to do something important, study, work, or even something you actually care about, but your mind just wouldn't stay there? You try to focus, but within minutes, you're distracted. You check your phone, think about something else, or suddenly feel the urge to do anything except the task in front of you. And after a while, you start telling yourself, maybe I'm just lazy. But what if that's not true? What if your inability to focus has nothing to do with laziness at all? Your brain is trying to handle everything at once, and as a result, it struggles to stay present. Another major factor is emotional distraction. If something is bothering you, stress, anxiety, pressure, or even unresolved feelings, your brain naturally shifts its attention toward that. Even if you're trying to focus on a task, part of your mind is still occupied elsewhere. It's like trying to work while a conversation is happening in the background. Dopamine also plays a huge role in focus. Your brain is wired to seek activities that feel rewarding and stimulating, like social media or quick entertainment. On the other hand, tasks that require effort and patience feel less rewarding in the moment, making it harder to stay focused on them. Another important reason is lack of clarity. If you're not sure exactly what you need to do, or if the task feels too big, your brain resists starting. This often gets mistaken for laziness, when in reality, it's just confusion and overwhelm. There's also the impact of fatigue. If you're mentally or physically tired, your ability to focus naturally decreases. Your brain needs energy to concentrate, and without enough rest, even simple tasks can feel difficult. This is why sometimes you can focus easily, and other times it feels impossible. It depends on your energy levels. Another hidden factor is fear. Sometimes you can't focus because the task itself triggers discomfort. It might be fear of failure, fear of making mistakes, or fear of not being good enough. Instead of facing that discomfort, your mind looks for distractions. There's also a connection between focus and habits. If you're used to constantly switching between activities, scrolling, checking notifications, multitasking, your brain becomes trained to expect constant stimulation. So when you try to focus on one thing for a longer period, it feels uncomfortable. Your mind keeps looking for something new. Another reason is lack of interest or meaning. If a task doesn't feel important or connected to your goals, your brain naturally resists it. Focus becomes easier when you understand why something matters to you. Without that connection, it feels like you're forcing yourself to do something that has no real value. But here's the important truth. Struggling to focus does not mean you are lazy. It means something is interfering with your ability to concentrate. And once you understand what that is, you can start to work with your mind instead of against it. The next step is breaking tasks into smaller steps. Instead of trying to do everything at once, focus on just the first step. This makes the task feel more manageable and reduces the resistance to starting. It also helps to remove distractions from your environment. Put your phone away, close unnecessary tabs, and create a space where your attention can stay on one thing. Sometimes, small changes in your environment can make a big difference in your focus. Another powerful step is using time blocks. Instead of trying to focus for long periods, work in shorter intervals, like 20 or 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This matches your brain's natural rhythm and makes it easier to stay engaged. You also need to take care of your energy. Sleep, rest, and breaks are not optional, they are essential for focus. When your brain is well rested, it functions more efficiently and stays focused for longer. It's also important to address the emotions behind your lack of focus. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or doubtful, take a moment to acknowledge those feelings instead of ignoring them. Understanding your emotions reduces their impact on your attention. Building focus is a process. It's not something that changes overnight. Your brain needs time to adjust, especially if it's used to constant distraction. But with consistent effort, you can train your mind to stay present for longer periods. At the end of the day, focus is not about forcing yourself, it's about creating the right conditions for your mind to work effectively. And when those conditions are in place, focusing becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural state. Because the truth is, you're not lazy or just trying to function in a way your brain hasn't been fully supported to do yet. And once you understand that, you stop blaming yourself and start building habits that actually work for you.